guess what? There's your mother sitting there on the bed with her shoes off, eating a cookie, reading a magazine.
Macadamia nut.
This is our hotel room.
No, we have 2 beds.
And it's pretty cool. We got 2 beds, so when she's mad at me, she can sleep in one and I get the other one. And we've been out cruising around. We had to go this morning for our orientation and get breakfast.
Spent lots of money.
We've got about 3 or 4 tours we're going to take, mess around with.
Count them up. There's more than that.
But anyway, then we took it to this jeweler place, and they tried to get us to buy all this stuff on these promotional deals. It was a boring place, but we're out of there now.
We ditched
We're going
it.
to go see the submarine here pretty quick at 1 o'clock, and then we're going to go on a dinner
show.
tonight. So we'll see how that is. A flying trapezes, I think. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Bye.
Trapeze.
And guess where we are now?
McDonald's.
We're at McDonald's. See what we're having?
Now you're going to get pineapple.
We have a Hawaiian style little pineapple. You want to see something real cool? See the little birds on the floor, right by Mom's shoe? And we're not eating the french fries that are on the ground.
That is big. I need somebody coming behind you one up. Bye.
You can see across the street at the hotels. See the sky, it's all cloudy and raining. Everybody's walking around with their umbrellas. See them? Look at that limo, big old stretch limo going by. Anyway, this is where we're at. We're just getting ready to go out to the submarine. We'll take some more pictures out there. See ya. We're now riding the Atlanta trolley. We're heading for the submarine ride. Heading down to the...
Okay, hello, welcome aboard. Your final stop will be over at the Hilton Hawaiian Village, the hotel there with the red and white antennas. Now walking distance from where you were picked up from. We do have plenty of hotels to pick up from. We'll be headed to the Hilton Hawaiian Village there. And the sun's kind of peeking through here. Hopefully it's nice and sunny when you guys return from under the sea. And you guys can have a nice time walking about Hawaii, or if you guys have plans to continue on with your day on a tour or something. Hopefully it's nice and sunny and beautiful. There's a few safety guidelines aboard our trolley here. Just please remain seated. There may be a little slippery on the decks. And also please just keep all body parts inside the rope rails here. Next stop is by Hyatt Regency Hotel, which is Ka'iulani.
There's Debbie. See, we're getting ready. We're getting ready to go out on the submarine. We'll walk out this walkway and go out there and get on that big old boat. Go out a couple miles.
Honey, pan around and get a picture of all this beach here.
Okay. We'll go a couple miles out there. Let's walk. And we'll go out on the submarine. You look way out there, there's another one coming in.
We're going to try to walk this.
Huh?
If it ever stops raining. It's still raining, by the way.
I'm walking, it's probably going to jiggle us to death.
It's going to be jiggly. Turn it off. We don't need to have any more pictures of this. Please.
Chinatown.
Honey, come here, look. Yeah, those little long nose. What are they?
I don't know.
Oh, look at the big fish down there.
See the mountains over there? Big mountains. Diamond Head, I believe, is what it's called. You can see the down on the flat beach front.
Here,
Look at the
around. Jim, pan around.
look at the big old motels over there. Cool.
Hey, pan around this way. Sweetie, look at it's coming.
I'm just a second. I can't turn around there
It's
yet.
coming fast.
Okay, see this boat that's coming right here? That's the one we're going to get on. It's going to take us out to the submarine. All these other people are sitting here ready to get on. That one there just came in. There's Mom sitting there reading. If you look real close, down into the water. Right there. I think you can probably see a bunch of fish. Look how clear that water is. Look down there. You really see it. See this thing right down there? We're going to go out on it. Trying to get it far enough away so you can see it. Yeah. Okay, now we can see it. The submarine. That's what we're going to go down under the water on. We're going to go down about 120 feet. We're docking up to it right now. We're out about a mile from shore. We're going to go down this submarine, man. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. I got a good picture of Mom. Here comes Mom. Okay. Those are black dolphins.
Yes. Okay, we just we have Mandarin on channel 2, Korean on channel 2, Chinese channel 3, and Japanese channel 4. 日本人の方はヘッドホンですね。チャンネル4番、日本語が流れます。日本語は4チャンネルです。
56 feet deep.
And between the concrete slabs, and here there's a beautiful reef fish surrounding this whole area. Got a bunch of these yellow lovely fish with that big black spot on its tail called the millet-seed butterfly fish. And we also have a couple of white fish with black outlines, the Hawaiian damselfish, and a large school of yellow-striped goatfish. Years ago, I created this nice little slope that a lot of coral cling onto. Now here on the bottom, also you see there's some caves, underwater caves, or underwater tunnels, holes in the ground, and a couple of nice coral heads. Now this is a place where we often find eels and sea urchins. So keep your eyes open for those because they tend to hang around in this area. See, there's a bunch of sea urchins down here. And there's a moray eel in one of those holes coming out where the coral head is. This is where we see most of our predators. The big fish are in deep water. So if you come to the starboard side, we also want to take a look through your neighbor's viewports because we also have a couple of sharks underneath the wing. Come in. Those are 2 white-tipped reef sharks. 2 white tips. See, the tip of the fin is kind of white. And our next, you see the turtle's face right through the circle? It's just like it's playing peekaboo.
Can you see this turtle over here swimming?
The turtle's right up there sitting on the deck. There's a turtle sitting on the deck right behind that little stick sticking up there.
Swimming.
He was? Was he there? See all the fish out there? An old ship down there.
Right there, see it?
See his head in that turtle's head?
Oh, look at the big stool of fish right there.
Big old school of fish under that platform there. Look at it.
And here's another school. There's fish everywhere.
Big old fish.
They like the shipwreck, don't they?
Yeah, that's an old ship that wrecked and they just stuck her down here. Fish like to have these things to hide in, places for protection.
You know where?
That's the Atlanta submarine we just went down on. Down, seen a whole bunch of underwater fish, and seen the bottom, seen a bunch of stuff. Waikiki Beach in the background.
The big pink.
Went down to 110 feet or so, and it was pretty cool, pretty awesome.
Look how blue the water is.
The water's so blue and pretty and clear, it's just wonderful. Somebody's standing up on the deck, I don't know. You can see a little porthole right there. We crawled down inside that baby. It's kind of moving around here. I can't really see it good. But anyway, I don't know how close I can get Waikiki Beach from here, out here, but I'm going to try to get it. Oh man, it comes right up pretty good. There's the beach.
Can you swing over to Diamond Head too, honey?
Okay, I'm going to go on around the Diamond Head, kind of slow around the beach from the boat. Now we're getting into the trees, going on around here. There's Diamond Head. Now we're getting over here to it. Then we're wiggling on this thing. It's pretty rough. Diamond Head in the background. You can't hardly see it. I'm going to back it off a little bit. I can't get it all in the picture. There it is. Now you can see it. Pretty awesome. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Move back around here kind of slow. See everything one last time. It's kind of awesome. Okay, that's it. We're going to turn the battery's getting low. Well, guys, it's Thursday morning, and Mom's writing a postcard to send home. So, anyway, we're getting ready to go to the Polynesian Cultural Center today. We're going to go have breakfast and then head out the door. And we don't even have to make the bed, see? This is kind of great. Anyway, well, we'll see you. Say hi. I love you guys.
I love you guys.
Okay, bye.
Green papaya, you skin it, clean the middle out, cook it with the tough meat, it will tenderize the meat. Now we do export papayas. We made $4.6 million last year, but we have problems with fruit flies here. Trees coming up on our left, orchids. Now the reason why the screens are screen break these raindrops down into smaller drops so these orchid flowers don't get bruised. Big industry to make lazy beach at the airport, hotels, restaurants decorate their food line, bars decorate the drinks, and some people even eat it with their salads. Now, anybody want to take a guess how much an 8-inch shrimp from this farm here, 22 acres, and also included Chinaman's hat. It is known as Ulo rice. The type of hat the Chinese wore when they worked in the sugar and pineapple fields. Another nickname for that island is called poi pounder because it's shaped like the type of stones the Hawaiians mash their taro into poi. The Hawaiian name for that island is called Mo'oli'i Island, which means little lizard or lizard's tail. Hawaiian mythology has it that a man that lived on this side of the island had magistical powers and could turn himself into a giant lizard. But he messed around with the wrong woman. Her name was Hi'iaka, the sister of Pele, our fire goddess. She chopped his tail off, threw it in the water. That represents his tail. And the mountain on our left represents his back. And that's what Ku'uloa translates to, is long back. It's only 500 yards from the shoreline out to that island. During low tide like this, you can walk all the way out to that island, just following the reef area. But if you do something like that, be sure you know when the tide comes in also. When the tide comes in, the currents get strong, makes it difficult swimming back to the shoreline. Now we still have memorabilia from World War II. We used to have machine gun nests all along the coastline, but most of them have been removed. At the tip of the... Now this valley, because it comes up to an area we call Wahiwa. You can go hiking all the way back down the end, turn around, go back. We probably like a 2-day trip. Now it's coastlines like this. You don't have to worry about sharks coming in. Because of the reef area, it is too shallow for them to come into the shore here, at least for now. Now sharks are actually predictable, except for when they're mating. When they mate, they become very territorial. When you go into the area, they're going to defend it and attack you. Rock dog, would you eat at it? Guess what they're famous for? Coconut cream pie, banana cream pie. Everybody say goodbye.
We're in right now. That'll be kind of interesting as we go in here. All these different buildings and so on and so forth. That'll be kind of interesting. See what happens.
It's blocking my view.
I got a lot of back.
sailing back to keep on out. Let's travel to the top of Jersey City. Tell me, I'm just a one up scalper. Wanna go back to my mission. Wanna go back to my mission. Ain't you up the fell deeply in love with the beautiful Vaipopua, and in time she gave birth to a son named Ahoitu, who later grew to be a well-respected young warrior. One day Ahoitu left his home to visit his father's world in the sky, and there he watched his celestial brothers compete in the javelin throwing called the Sika. Ahoitu accepted the challenge and joined his brothers. His brothers became bitterly angry, and they finally beat him till he fell breathless. Concerned that he had injured from Ahoitu, Tamalo became very suspicious that Ahoitu may have been harmed. As each brother was brought before him, Tamalo was despaired and he confessed to having killed Ahoitu. Filled with sorrow, Tamalo punished his celestial sons by denying them their right to the kingdom. Then endowed with divine powers, Tamalo brought his earthly son back to life. Crowned as king by Tamalo, Ahoitu was then sent back to earth to become the first Tuitoma and divine ruler of the kingdom of Tonga. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together and clap along as we celebrate and honor our new King of Tonga. Ladies and gentlemen, Tonga remains the only kingdom in all of Polynesia. The people of Tahiti know the legend of the heroic quest of Chief Raka, determined to rescue his captive parents from the giant bird Matuku. Raka, the young and fearless chief, boarded his magical twin-hulled canoe, a gift from the gods of Tahiti, and also armed with magical warrior weapons gifted to him by the lovely chiefess, Huikura. become the giant bird monster, and using his black and brown feathers, they completely camouflage the ship. Under this clever disguise, they were able to penetrate Tuku's island and safely rescue Rocco's parents. Listen now to a legend from Kauai, the oldest of all Hawaiian islands, as the people of Hawaii tell us about their rainbow princess. Long ago, a baby girl was saved from death by the rainbow god while she and her family were traveling to Honolulu along the Naupoly coast of Kauai. The god carried her away to Waimea Valley to live in a small cave behind a waterfall where she was raised and protected. And there in the midst, she blossomed into a beautiful woman known only as the goddess of the feathery rain, or the rainbow princess. One day, the Prince of Waimea discovered her, and struck by her great beauty, he declared his love. However, the princess would only accept his pledge if the prince could call her by her true name, which was unknown to all. While the prince searched and inquired all the people of Hawaii, when all along at home, his grandmother had the answer. Call the princess Ua, said his wise grandmother, and she will come to you. Well, the very next day, the prince hastened to the valley where his call echoed. The princess then replied, meaning, here I am, here I am. still in the funny today. When a visitor calls out Tua, just answer, Ayo. From Fiji comes the legend of the Firewalkers, a tradition called Vila Vila Ilevo. Tui Nebuchadnezzar, a high chief and tribal leader, lived on the island of Benga. One day, while fishing for an eel at a nearby stream, he was puzzled to hear voices coming from under the water. Spearing deeper into the pool, Tui Nebuchadnezzar hit something, and after some struggle, he threw it ashore. To his amazement, he realized that he had captured a demigod called Tui Nebuchadnezzar. Helpless, the frightened half-eel, half-human began to negotiate his release. He offered to make Tui Nebuchadnezzar the most powerful warrior, or the best fisherman, and even the wealthiest man on the island. But the chief refused all offers, claiming he had already attained those powers. Desperately, Tui Nebuchadnezzar offered his captor the power over fire. Having nothing to lose, the chief accepted this final offer. Tui Nebuchadnezzar then made the declaration that became a legend for hundreds of years. Upon you, Tui Nebuchadnezzar, I bestow the power to walk on fire. Chief Nebuchadnezzar then summoned his warriors forward. They carried the Balabas, a secret emblem believed to be magically covered with thousands of elf spirits, thus protecting them from the burning fire. To this day, all Tui Nebuchadnezzar's descendants continue the tradition of Vila Vila Ilevo, the power to walk on fire. The island of Samoa share with us the legend of the coconut tree. Sina was a beautiful maiden who lived with her parents near a freshwater stream which was also the home of a very large eel. In time, however, she and this eel became very good friends with one another. One day, to her great surprise, the eel changed into a handsome young man. I am Tuna, a demigod here to declare my love for you. Sina then pledged her love in return, and for a time the romance went on secretly. However, there came a day when Sina's parents and entire family discovered her secret. They gathered all the villagers and together they dammed the stream and emptied it. Discovering the eel, they began to feed it. But before Tuna died, he told Sina, I have a wonderful gift for you in memory of my great love. When my body turns and smoke buried my head by the stream. A tree will go there signifying the many joys we have together. In time, this tree grew very tall and bore many fruits. When the fruits were husked, signifying the equals marked with two eyes and mouth. That tree is the coconut tree, and our people of Samoa will perform a medley of songs and dances, each with the ladies engaged in the various parts of the coconut tree. Viva Samoa! Yes, of the coconut tree.
The land of the long white cloud. When the people were coming to New Zealand, it appeared as though long white clouds were over the top of the islands. They soon realized, however, it was not clouds, it was snow. And New Zealand's the only Polynesian island that experience all 4 seasons of the year. That's a typical Maori paw, or fortified village. And protection of their people. Coming up ahead of us is an interesting coconut tree. We call it the kapakahi tree, which means confused or twisted. The tree starts on the left side of the lagoon. Jumped the lagoon, went down to get a drink of water, did the hula, and we came out to catch its breath.
That is how it looks, isn't it?
This tree is famous for Elvis Presley sitting on the tree, singing the wedding song in the movie Paradise Hawaiian Style.
Look at it.
Confused
got
tree.
it.
Grab the confused trees.
Still coconuts on it today. I would like to get up to know everyone a little better with the people in the front, from which resulted the Hawaiian people in learning to read and write their own Hawaiian language.
What's the mission here?
On the left-hand side is the unique structure of their buildings. If you'll notice, they have no walls. This is because of the hot, humid climate they experience in Samoa. Allows for maximum air circulation. Samoa is located in the center of the Polynesian Triangle, just on the equator, and thus it is called the heart of Polynesia. Did all of you see the deep living sea?
IMAX theater where I watched it.
Folks, we're now coming to my favorite part
Movie
of the tour,
Polynesian Odyssey.
called
It's kinda
the
neat.
end. In Hawaiian, we say
Smile, Birdie.
People of Samoa, also known as the happy people of Polynesia. Ladies and gentlemen, we are the happy people. So please be happy. Are you happy? Yeah! Me too. Japanese, are you happy? Yeah. Okay. Only two happy Japanese. You're happy too. Very good. These things that you see here is still in Samoa. We still build the huts in the islands. When you go to our villages, we build as many as we want because we don't need permits. We don't pay tax. We're the happy people. If you don't have a place to stay, this is yours. That's the guest hut. The big one belongs to the chief. Family hut to my left, and we also have the Pizza Hut. Cooking out over there. That place belongs to the men. Remember, in Samoa, ladies don't cook. The men cook for the family. You like that, ladies? Then please move to Samoa. Because we men are moving out. We still use the crown oven. We cook in the hot rocks. We climb the trees to get coconuts. We make fire by rubbing sticks every day. That's why I ran away. Come here to get more education. Someday I'll go back and change it. Take a microwave oven. Right now I'm going to share with you the method of starting fire. This method was used by our people for many years. Until now we can still get the fire by rubbing sticks. So that's all we're going to do. We're going to rub sticks. And while you flick your pick, we rub our stick. Very simple. It takes about 5.5 hours. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. We rub sticks all day long. Rainy days, we don't eat. And then we go to McDonald's. I hate this job.
Is that a knife?
Are you making movies? Make sure you see the movies. It's called Making Fire. Yeah! Ha! Come on, baby. Light my fire. Did you see smoke? That's fire. Everybody say fire! Fire! Do you want to see a big fire?
Yeah, big
Let
fire.
me go get some gasoline. Sometimes it's only smoke. Today is my first day on the job. My last two. Joe! Tony! Get the match! How many of you here that never seen fire before? You happy? You still want to see a big fire? I used to fly coconut husk. This is flammable, catches fire very easily. We call this in Samoa pulu. Everybody please say pulu. 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 Japanese pulu. So you can transfer the burning particles to the pulu, like this. I did it in here. Holy smoke. Do you want to see flames? $5 and we should everybody say fire! Fire! Japanese heat! Heat! English fire! English fire! Japan heat! Fire! Heat! Here it is. That food is hot. Do you want to see how we put it out? No, it's not what you think. This fire will go to the cooking place. Ladies and gentlemen. Japanese, oh. You can do this anytime. anytime you like. This method works with any wood as long as the wood is dry. Just make sure your two pieces come from the same tree, okay? Do you know the name of this wood? No? Firewood. It's a wild hibiscus wood, but you guys go home, you can use any wood. You can use pine wood, you can use, there's so many different woods. Japanese use plywood. Anybody here from California? Go home and use Hollywood. Try the back. Thank you very much. I'm going to show you how we make some coconut milk today. Every time we cook, we use coconut milk for seasoning and flavoring of our staple food. All you need is a ripe coconut like this one here. You can tell that the coconut is ripe by its color. It will turn brown like me when it's ripe. Tells me that some of you are right there. That's the joke. And I hashed the coconut using this object. You can make one yourself. We call this mele. Everybody say mele.
Mele.
One more time. Mele.
Mele.
English, sharp stick.
Sharp stick.
Japanese, bo. Bo.
Sharp stick.
It's right here. English.
Sharp stick.
Japan. First thing to do is to kill the coconut. Second, push it down. And then you be careful. And follow 2 steps like this. So keep moving until the coconut is completely husked. Now, that was in slow motion for your convenience. In Samoa, this is one of the competitive sports, and the record for men is only 3 seconds. Ladies, 2 days. That's why we cook. Let me show you how to crack this coconut in 2 pieces instead of 1,000 million pieces. I want you to look for the face and see the 2 small eyes, the mouth, and the nose right here. You see the face? Important to remember this face. Japanese, look for the face. Japanese, coconut is in it. I hope I said the right thing. There's a line that runs between the eyes. That's the softest part. All you do is get a hot object and hit it across that line. You can use hammers and knives, screwdrivers, dynamite. Samoa, we use our forehead. You don't believe it, do you? Close your eyes. Anybody try to crack a coconut before? I want to know what you use. What did you use, lady? The hammer, did it work? Try it again. Where you from? Arizona? How many friends from Arizona do they here? Let's give a big hand for our friends from Arizona, ladies and gentlemen. Lady from Canada told me that she put a coconut in the ground and ran it over the lawnmower. Young man from Texas pulled out his 45 and shot things between the eyes while his mother-in-law was holding. You can use this. Get a rock. Everybody say small rock. Japanese. Ishi. If I don't come out in 2 pieces, please don't blame me. I'm a Samoan. This is a Hawaiian coconut. Made in Japan. That's a joke, okay? Please help me. Count to 3. Ready, go. 1, 2, 3. Together, everybody. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 1, 2, 3. Japan. Nihongo. Samoa goes like this. Tashi lua ton.
Tashi lua ton. Tashi lua ton.
Everybody get ready. We're going to try it one more time. Nihongo. English.
1, 2, 3.
Nihongo. This time do it loud and clear. Everybody please. Samoa. Tashi Lua Tong.
Tashi Lua Tong.
Hey!
Tashi Lua Tong. Tashi Lua Tong.
Tashi. Hey!
Tashi Lua Tong. Toa Lua
Get across the line. Now, this is not the milk. You know when you crack the coconut, the first liquid comes out is the juice. It is good to drink. We call it 7-Up because there's no caffeine. Never had it. Never will. This is my show, okay? You help me, dear. I'll give you some juice. Come on, please. Come here. That's all right. You like it? Fresh coconut juice.
All of it.
Drink it. Drink the whole thing. Arizona. Yeah, Japan, come have some juice. Japan. 早くください、早く。こんにちは。お元気ですか？いいこの寿司は美味しいですね。はい、どうぞ。It's okay. You drink. I don't like it. You speak English? No. How did you know what I was saying? You know $10. You drank over. No money. No money. Now, milk is still here. I'm going to soften it to get this milk. We can use coconut shells. We can use seashells, shell rocks. You know, there's a lot of different things that we can use, ladies and gentlemen. What we want to do is get all the coconuts down. We do have big families. We make a lot of milk. Stop! Sing.
Jingle bells, jingle bells.
You guys been here before, huh? That's the right song. Please sing together. Everybody sing. Jingle bells, sing. Jingle bells, louder. Jingle bells,
All the way.
Oh. Sing fast.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way.
Sing.
What else?
Sing. Sing. Japan, sing any songs you know. Anata tofu dari. You have big families that sing long songs, save the shells, pull out the fibers from the coconut husk and use it to gather the meat. Now we can squeeze and get the milk. Everybody say milk.
Milk.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we milk our coconut. Don't go home and milk your cow the same way. They'll make them cry all day long. Have you seen how we milk chickens? But the milk is good. I made it. Oh yeah. Lady comes. Get up and have some milk. Just taste it. I made it. I also washed my hands. I did yesterday. You don't like it? I never tried it. I have a souvenir for you for being good sport, sweetie. You'll take this home. There's a headband and flowers, so it's chim chim. What's that? The flower is yours. I want to remind you, when you pick a flower when you're right here, it means you're single, available, and free. In the left side, you're taken, married, or stuck. Middle, you don't know whether you're coming or going. Japanese, you kurukurupa. Are you married or single? Married? Happy? Little liar. There you go. Please come up here for a second. We're going to take a picture together, okay? You will get a copy of this picture to take home, and my sister will take the picture for us. All you need to do is make it look like you like this picture.
Closer.
And there's one for the other lovely lady that drank the juice. Come and get the souvenir. Married or single? Married or single? Married. Happy? Yeah.
But he never
here?
comes on the trips.
He's not here. And that's why you're happy. Okay, you guys are with her, right? Are you filming this? Okay, go ahead. Camera, roll. Ready? Action. I got something for you. Come to me. Another round of applause. Go to Japan. You want to get the souvenir? How does it? Oh, yeah, can it? Married or single? Married or single? You don't remember what happened? You have husband? Yeah. So he's married. Is the husband here? Okay. Where? Okay. Raising hands. You were pointing me the husband. Okay. I'll just put flower on the right until you find out what's going Anybody want to feel the cat? No. Husband number one, come. Husband, hire home, Are you married or single? Married, happy? Yes. And now we're going to do the tree climbing. Anybody want to see the tree climbing? Yeah! We don't have to do it if you don't want to see it. You know, this is difficult to do and very dangerous. Look at the trees. Most of our climbers are not here anymore because last month was very windy. So let me ask you one more time. Do you want to see it? Yeah! Please clap along like this. And help these young men, step up as he try to go up the tree. This is difficult to do, so he needs a lot of help. Right? extreme? Maybe he can try it. Everybody say jump!
It's like a tree.
Be careful. Please be careful. He's the only one left. I don't know. Let's give it another big hand for you. Are you happy? Yeah! Now, just want to remind you that these things are still happening in Samoa today. The culture still remains the same. But on behalf of the people of Samoa and all of us here, we like to say, and that means thank you. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you very much for visiting the Parliament. Have a good time. See you all again tonight in the main show. Aloha! Aloha! If you want to...
where the sea meets the sky. Behold, Hawaii. Como mai. Come, set your course to Makalii, the southern star, and sail through the horizon to islands of paradise. Come, feel the ebb and flow of the South Pacific Seas. In Samoa, Tonga and Fiji, Tahiti, Aotearoa, New Zealand. But let us begin here, in beautiful Hawaii.
Yeah.
We're at the BYU temple now, or at the Hawaiian temple. Mom's standing in front of the thing over there. I was going to try to get a picture of the whole thing. The flags are flying. There's the steps going up to the temple. We got the visitor center over on this side over here. We took a tour into that the other day. We're going to go up here and take a picture of the thing. There's a picture of Mom standing by the... Come to the left a little, dear. Come this way. Whoa.
Right.
That way a little bit, one step. Right there. Picture of Mom at the front of the BYU temple. We're going to go in and take a session here in a little bit. The steps leading up to it, just beautiful. Got a big mural on the top up there. If I can get it. Oh yeah, I can get it. That's beautiful.
This fountain and sculpture right straight ahead of you here is called the Maternity Fountain. And it's the only fountain of its kind of any of the 70 temples throughout the world. And what it is a special tribute to motherhood. What that is, there is a Hawaiian mother with 3 of her children. 2 down to the left there and 1 to the right. And she's holding a big clamshell, and water flows up and over that clamshell onto her children down below. And that represents all that love and the nurturing and the truth and knowledge and education that mothers pour out onto their children. And it's always flowing. You can see it running all the time because mothers are always teaching, loving, and nurturing their kids. And if you walk up there and look back this way from that mother, you'll see that it goes into 4 different pools. Each of those represents a different generation. So that's your kids, grandkids, great-grandkids, and great-great-grandkids that mother's influence has over posterity. That's my favorite sculpture and fountain here in the whole grounds.
Isn't that neat?
That is neat.
We appreciate that, Elder Johnson. This is Elder Johnson. He's from Tigard, Oregon, serving here. He's been here for 15 months. It's a pleasure to meet him, and he's told us a lot about the Hawaiian Temple. We appreciate it.
It's good to have you here.
It's good to be here.
You have a...
That little light. Just have it running. Okay, we're at the Hawaii Temple, and this is a banyan tree. It's a huge banyan tree.
Right behind the temple.
Right behind the temple. And you can kind of just see the magnitude of this thing, but it's a huge tree. And the flowers here are just beautiful. Just nice. I don't know what kind of tree that one there is up there, but it's sure pretty too. And we're just going to kind of walk along and take a tour here.
If you be quiet for a minute, you can hear it. Can you hear it? Walk over there and you can hear it. Come over here and you can hear it. It's something. The birds are making, tropical birds are making some sort of noise. The wind's picked up now.
On the 4 corners of the temple, on the top and on the inside, they got a mural of the angel Moroni and teaching the people.
The restoration of the Book of Mormon, New Testament, Book of Mormon, and something else.
A couple of them in the Book of Mormon. It's got Captain Moroni and.
Yeah, but it was each side depicted the restoration of one of the 4.
Oh, the restoration is one of them.
Yeah. One?
No, but I got it going now. We're walking behind the temple. We're gonna walk up here and go up above for a minute. They say there's supposed to be some real pretty pictures up here if we can get up there. I don't know if we can get up there yet. I think we've got to go out and go through the other gate. And that gate there's locked, honey. See that one up there? Shut. I've been talking about getting a coconut the whole time we're here, and guess what I found? Sitting at the temple, a whole bunch of coconuts on the ground out in the back, but we can't take any of them. And guess what else? Look at that avocado tree right there. I wanted to get some avocados, but it's at the temple too. When we were talking to Brother Johnson down there at before we started, he said to come up here by this gazebo. See the little gazebo? It sits on a little hill right above the temple. And he said if we went up there, we could get a picture of. Say hi. We could get a picture of these mountains behind us if we go all the way around, and how rugged they are. It was pretty clear this morning, but kind of calmed down a little bit now. Kind of hazy. You can't see as good as you could, but anyway, we get a picture of all those, clear around how rugged they are. It's hard to see in this thing. Then how it kind of drops off to the ocean. Just drops off right down to the ocean. You can kind of see this little town of Lehi. And you got a picture of the top of the temple. You kind of give you a little shot of the ground where I'm sitting. It's just kind of beautiful around here. And then the temple. You can see the ocean in the background and the town down below there. You get over here and you got some beautiful beaches. Bring those beaches up, you can see them. Right up to the water. Isn't that cool? Right from the top of this hill. Go back on around here. And we got Mom in the gazebo. Where's she at? Oh, there she is. She's hiding behind the pole. I can't see her. We're still at the gazebo, looking out this side of the gazebo on this hill. It kind of comes down. You can see the parking lot of the temple there, kind of the outline edges. The ocean in the background. It's really pretty. I forgot to turn this on. I thought I had all these pictures taken and I didn't have any. Now I gotta try it again. This is the front of the Hawaiian temple. Beautiful fountain out front out here. It's beautiful. And you kind of get up on a terrace that's kind of high above the rest of the grounds, and you can kind of see everything from up here. It's kind of nice, kind of pretty. In the story, the little old guy told us at the front, Brother Johnson, Elder Johnson, he talked about the mother taking care of her children, teaching and so on and so forth. It goes on for generations. As the water comes out of that clamshell and goes into this pool, it goes down, it drops over into this next one. As it goes down to the next one, and then the end of the next one. It shows the mother's teaching just goes on forever and ever, one generation to the next. It's kind of a nice deal. Mom's sitting on the bench down there, looking the other way because she don't want me taking her picture. She's mad at me. I wouldn't hand her the camera back up there when I wanted to take a picture of the temple. Now she's upset and won't talk to me. Beautiful palm trees line both sides of this, of the ponds here and out to the front. It's just really nice.
December 7, 1942, it was known as the Pearl Harbor Adventure. This vessel is open to the public. In 1941, on a typical Sunday morning in Hawaii, the sun was bright in the water. Clouds hung above the Ko'olau mountain range. now visible off the right side of the boat. At 6 a.m., just north of these mountains, the Japanese naval task force was just 230 miles away. In 15 minutes, the first wave of 183 Japanese airplanes had departed from 6 aircraft carriers. At 7:05 a.m., the second wave of 167 aircraft joined the attack. A total of 350 planes were headed toward Pearl Harbor. Meanwhile, the American Pacific Fleet was at rest. Over 150 vessels were assembled. That morning, the ships were preparing for church services and shore leave. Along Battleship Row, 7 great warships representing the states of Nevada, Arizona, West Virginia, Tennessee, Oklahoma, Maryland, and California stood majestically along the shoreline of Ford Island. The battleships were tied to the moorings. Ahead, we'll be passing the shore where these ships were docked. You can see their names painted in black letters on the side of the keys. As the sailors in the colored detail prepared to raise the American flag at the stern of the battleship Arizona, Lieutenant Commander Samuel Hooper ran to the quarterdeck, alarmed by the ship's blaring air raid siren.
At that moment, the plane grew very low and ship with its machine guns blazing. I saw a red ball insignia on the plane and realized it was Japanese.
For the ordinary sailor aboard the ship, it was supposed to be a day of light duty and rest. Seaman John Stratton had been up early that morning.
There were sailors on the bows. Something wrong there. And we went out and took a look, and I seen the bombs exploding on Fort Island, and I understood exactly who they were right away. I didn't even see the Japanese riding sun. I just started to name it from my battle station.
Flying high above Pearl Harbor, Japanese wing leader of Zero fighters, Lieutenant Yoshoshiga, of the carrier Tonga, recalled the As soon as each plane got to the main, I saw the water splash. There were mirages here and there from the factories on the island and from the ships around the island. Only 15 minutes into the attack, the USS Arizona was destroyed. The ship and most of the crew were lost in one horrifying moment. The forward magazine where ammunition was stored blew up, and the ship erupted like a volcano in an overwhelming explosion. The damage was so extensive that the water mains ruptured, making firefighting impossible. Within the ship, all communications were severed. Unlike the ship, the idea for a memorial was never abandoned. In 1949, the Pacific War Memorial Commission was established. In the years following, various fundraising efforts, along with congressional support, led to the completion of the USS Arizona Memorial in 1962. Fittingly, it was dedicated by the Navy on Memorial Day. Between 1962 and 1980, the U.S. Navy conducted visits to the memorial for the public. In 1980, due to increasing public interest and visitation, Congress created the USS Arizona Memorial as a National Park Service area. The National Park Service now provides interpretive programs to thousands of visitors to the memorial each year. The memorial's design is unique. The architect was Alfred Price. He designed the memorial as a place of serenity and contemplation. The architect's son, Jan Peter Price, reiterates his father's words about the purpose and symbolism of the USS Arizona Memorial.
The sagging in the center of the monument expresses initial defeat, the low point of American morale. But you'll notice that it swings up gently on either side. These strong and vigorous ends signify ultimate victory. The wide openings in the walls and roof allow sunlight to flood into the memorial and permits a close view of the sunken battleship just 8 feet below, both fore and aft. During low tide, the barnacles that encrust the hull shimmer like gold, suggesting a beautiful sarcophagus. The irregular shapes on the right end of the monument represent the tree of life. The overall effect of the design is serenity, not sadness. The visitor is left to contemplate his own personal responses, his innermost feelings.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated until the Navy crewman final resting place in the crew of the USS Arizona, considered by many to be sacred ground. The ship is their tomb. Please keep conversation low in volume. Do not toss coins into the water or onto the Arizona.